to expect from the Underwear Olympics at MEPS. I'm assuming a lot of the stuff I'm going to talk about, the exercises are the same whether you are male or female. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go into a room. So me and all the ladies went into a room and you strip down all the way to your underwear and your bra. Now, ladies, make sure you wear a bra that has like that kind of strap. Don't wear a sports bra because they need to see as much of your body as possible. First thing, you're gonna fill out a tattoo, birthmark, and scar form. And if you need to, there is a measuring stick in there, at least in my room there was. So some girls had tattoos on their legs, they had to measure it and you had to notate how big your tattoos and scars and all of that were. For me, I notated a birthmark on my arm, and they also said to notate any piercings, so other than your ears. So I have my nose pierced, so I put scar down for that. I also have my belly button pierced, and I put scar down for that. And you'll fill out that form, and then you just sit there and wait for the doctor to come in, and then it'll get started from there. Now, you're literally not gonna have anything on besides your underwear, guys, and ladies, you're gonna have your underwear and your bra. You'll be completely barefoot. And the very first thing is they will have you stand like this. I'm also saying it in the order that I went through it. Obviously for you guys, you'll do similar things, but probably not in the exact order. So they'll have you stand at like a 45-degree angle. There were only 6 of us girls, so 1, 2, 3, and then there was a row in front of us, 1, 2, 3. And the doctor would walk by each row, and she came through and was looking at our feet and our toes and our arches. She'll just kind of walk through and say, okay. Make sure you don't have any nail polish on your fingernails or your toenails. The next thing we did, you can stand back regular again, and then you do the arm swings, and you just keep doing it until the doctor says not to, or she gives you other instruction, because there's other people to see and she needs to watch everybody. So you just keep doing it until you hear otherwise. Don't be that person who they're like, okay, do arm swings, and you're like, but she was like looking at that person and she can't see you. So arm swings, and the doctor will show you what to do, and she'll be like, okay, start. And then she'll be like, all right, then do it backwards now. And you'll do it until you're told not to. Then we did this where we put our arms straight out, and you put your thumbs up and you pop them in real quick and you pop them out real quick, locking your elbows. That was very important. None of this like easy, because they are seeing how your elbow joints work. So you gotta do it real quick, out real quick. And just stand there like this, and she'll walk in front of you, then she'll walk behind you and do the same thing to the next group. Next is holding your feet up behind you like this. So I'll turn sideways, and you do 1 foot at a time. So you'll hold this foot up, and she'll walk behind and look at everybody's feet, and she'll say, okay, you're good, you're good, you're good. Go to the next person, and then I was the very last one, and she looked at me and said, you're good, and you'll do this, and you'll put the other one up. And then she'll go around and say, you're good. Once she says you're good, you can put your feet back down and just stand there. Next, we held our hands straight out like this and did the same thing, walked by and just looked at everyone individually. So I kept my hands out like this, and she kind of started at my palm and just looked like up my arm. She might turn it if she wants to. Same thing on the other side. Next, we did windshield wipers with our hands so she could see how our wrist joints move. She may have you do it facing down or your hands facing up, or both. And then we did fists in and out like this. Then she had all of us bend over just like this and just kind of reach as far down as you can. I would say just be like, you don't have to try to stretch, but just bend over and hang as low as you can. And then she'll walk by and she's looking at your back and your spine, and when she taps you, then you'll stand up. Then we did one where you have to keep your hands all the way up, and you want it to be like touching your ear, and then you're gonna smack it down to your legs without hitting your legs. Next, we did something where we put our hands like this in front of you. Next, you'll stand 1 foot at a time, and you'll put your foot out and you'll point your toe, and then she'll have you move it around one way, move it around the other way. You'll curl your toes, and then same thing, point, you move it around one way. Try to stay balanced, but if not, it's okay. move her the other way. In this one, they're just checking for how your ankle moves the ground. So knee up, point your toe up, and crush your hand, but stop like that. So, and of course, you have the notorious duck walk that everyone talks about. Take your time. Don't feel like, oh, that person's ahead of me. Like that doesn't matter. What the duck walk is you'll put your weight on one side, and even I would kind of lose my balance with it. Just take your time. You put your weight over here, and you'll step out with your heel. It doesn't have to be a big step, but basically it's heel, toe, heel, toe. That's what you want to do. So you'll go heel, and you'll transfer your motion. Don't do that.
It's hard when you're going super slow.
Yeah, so our weight's over here, heel, toe. Not always here. Heel, you'll transfer your weight over, toe, like that. And then you'll do 5 steps or however many they ask for, and then you'll just turn around like this.
Like a duck.
And do the same thing. Even me, I'm a little wobbly, but it's okay, just be slow. You can do anything with your hands other than using it to help yourself balance on your legs. The very last thing that she had us do was a power walk. Fast, hard steps.